Good morning, Mayor Woolman. How are you this beautiful morning? Ah, you flatter me too much, Mayor. What are your plans for the day? Actually, I was planning on starting on your house today. Any requests? Oh, definitely. I'll get right on it. Have a good morning, Mayor. What? Oh, hey. How's it going, everybody? It's good to see you. I'm really glad you're here. I should bring you with me. Here. Let me try this. Oh, shoot. Where'd you go? No, not here. Gosh, I have so many hot bars. Maybe. Aha! There you are. All right, now we're cooking. And by the way, this is what I meant by so many hot bars. Good old Axiom. Super useful, but hard to stay organized sometimes, as you can see. But yeah, so you're probably wondering what is going on. What is this place? What was all that conversation? Well, why don't I show you? This is Peak Town, or it will be. That kind gentleman back there, he seems to have run off. That was Mayor Woolman III. That's a fun reference from when my wife and I were on our honeymoon playing Minecraft. Anyway, like I said, this is Peak Town, and today we're going to be building Mayor Woolman's mansion. He's going to have a big house because he's the mayor. But now that I'm actually looking at this spot, I think it's going to be too small because I want him to have a big house, right? And I don't want to chip away a ton of the mountain because it just looks so nice. So let's find a different spot. I don't think I want it over here. I don't want him right in the middle of town. Probably not over here either. It's too far away. Probably not up here either. Ow! Man, I don't know where to... What if... yeah. I think this is a good spot. Let's build. Yeah, so just started by clearing the land here a little bit. I apologize for that fog effect on the ground. I have no idea what's causing it. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. I'm using flashback. Yeah, anyway. So I tried a different building technique on this Mayor's Mansion build than I normally do. I just started obviously just with some wool shapes and then came in after I got the shape I liked with siding and trim on the house, and then come in again after that with some even finer details. I really liked the technique. I hadn't done it before. I'm not sure how applicable it would be on a survival build. It'd be a lot of extra work, but using Axiom, it was super easy just to place the shapes in and move around and all that kind of stuff. And this is a bigger scale build than I've done elsewhere in the town, except maybe the church. Speaking of the town, I mentioned earlier, you're probably wondering what all this is, and all I told you was the name of the town. So what Peak Town is going to be is the main setting for my character, Oluki. And on this channel, I'm going to be telling stories with Minecraft as the medium. You can see here on the build, I'm trying some shading techniques up in the gables, I think that's called, maybe. And I set it to nighttime and set lanterns to see how the light actually played. I'm really happy with how it turned out. This is my first time trying shading rather than just texturing like that. You can see I tried different block types, and I was using Axiom's color picker. Yeah, I'm happy with how the shading turned out. Anyway, so Peak Town and story. So, Oluki is what I'm calling a crafter. He's like a unique entity to the overworld. and he comes upon this village. He didn't build it, so all these clips with Mayor Woolman, they're not actually canon to the story. But he came in, or he finds this village, and as he's kind of getting comfortable and he's going to set up a little house nearby, the village gets attacked by pillagers, and so Luki decides to take care of the problem. Yeah, and so the story will just go from there. I'm a writer, or aspiring author, I guess. I'm a writer as a hobby, and I'm an aspiring author, and I want to put those skills to use here in Minecraft because I love Minecraft. I watch a lot of Hermitcraft and all that kind of stuff. So just doing the interior here, trying some hanging fish there with the armor stand mod that the hermits use on Hermitcraft. Yeah, and then I added a little section there so that Mayor Woolman could have a dining room because he's going to host a lot of people because he's a good mayor and likes to feed his people and entertain his people. Anyway, back to the series. So I'm calling it Overworld, and it's inspired by games like my favorite game of all time after Minecraft is Skyrim. That just was an amazing game with great story. So I'm kind of trying to recreate that in Minecraft. Not, story for story. I'm writing my own story, but just trying to show what life would be like for a player, a crafter, if things were a lot more structured in Minecraft and not just a sandbox game. I have 4 seasons loosely planned right now. It's going to kind of follow the natural progression of the game, like getting to the Ender Dragon and whatnot, but it's going to be a lot different from that. There's going to be heart, and you're going to relate with the different mobs that are characters in this, like villagers and maybe some of the pillagers. I'm planning for Luki to have a little helper friend at some point, who I think you're really going to like. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm doing this series called Let's Build Overworld, just to kind of get some practice, honestly, with kind of a Let's Play style, because my dream is to be on some kind of server like Hermitcraft someday, or even Hermitcraft. That'd be amazing. And also just, get more comfortable behind the mic and behind the keyboard and on camera on live streams. I built this whole mansion over a series of live streams. You should go follow me over there, twitch.tv/Oluki4352. And so the other thing I'm trying to do with this town, Pink Town, is to have it be like really highly detailed, because I just love the intricately detailed Minecraft builds. So eventually with the world download, there will be a lot to see and explore, even if it's not really seen on camera, like in the series proper. In this part, I'm trying to kind of do a little Japanese garden inspired area for Mayor Woolman to sit and relax, maybe read a book, that kind of stuff. And then his little garden over here, because everybody's got to have a hobby, right? Even Mayor Woolman. You can maybe gather. Peak Town is a little inspired by Pelican Town from Stardew Valley. Like Mayor Lewis, he was a gardener. Mayor Woolman is a gardener, all that kind of stuff. But of course, the story is going to be way different. And then just texturing the roof here is kind of the last little bit that's left. I added some details off camera and built a way up into that top tower, some of that off camera. And so you'll see that as I give Mayor Woolman the tour. So let's go get him. Well, what do you think? Mayor Woolman? Do you want to see inside? Oh, no, I don't know about perfect. It's definitely getting there, though. I just wish I had more hours to commit to this, you know? Life is just so nuts right now. Will you stick with me, too? I just wish I had more hours to commit to this, you know? Life is just so nuts right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a blast to record and to edit for technically my second video. First one I recorded in the wrong frame rate, and it looked terrible, but also it was terrible. So this is way better, and I'm really thankful that you stuck around till the end. I would love it if you stuck around even longer by subscribing, and come join me on Twitch too. Just Oluki4352 on Twitch, and if you're a VOD watcher, then Oluki4352 VODs on YouTube. Can't promise I'll have any kind of schedule for streaming or videos because I have 3 kids, I'm married, I have a busy social life, and I work 50 hours a week as an electrician, so I'm very busy, but I'm jazzed to keep doing this. And I never say jazzed. I don't know why I'm saying jazzed right now for you guys, but whatever. I'm jazzed to be trying this out, and I would love it if you stick around. So if you like the video, please like it and subscribe it, all the stuff. This, you've been watching Minecraft YouTube forever, so you know what to do. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon. Bye.